Here I am in my office in the House of Commons. As you can see, I'm really sorry I'm not with you today discussing HS2 in our area, but there are things I have to do in London. I'm sorry to miss the event because it is so important, because HS2 is like to do a huge amount of damage to our communities, and I have been talking about this for some time because you can see straight away when you look at the map how much damage is going to be caused. There'll be damage to the countryside, there'll be damage to the housing and the villages and communities in our area, and I think there may well be damage to our local economy, because what we're going to have here is a huge great scar right through the middle of our community, through into Leeds. But it won't do anything for us at all except do the damage which I've just described. And also it's going to leave us hanging in the air for well over 10 years, 15 or even 20 years before this project is underway and finished. And in the meantime we're not getting any benefit from it. But clearly some people are going to be suffering because it's harder to sell your house. It could be harder to borrow money to improve your house. And just in general terms it's bad for the community. Now, I have run this campaign as hard as I can, and I've made it quite clear that if necessary I will vote against this when the vote comes in the House of Commons, though that's not for a while. But we have a job to do before it comes to the vote, which is to build the best possible case that we can to show that this route through our community is useless. And I believe it is. And I think that there are engineering grounds for saying that this is not a good route. I think there are financial grounds to say it's not a good route. It looks like it's going to cost more money than the other route, which was originally planned and then rejected. And it's going to do untold environmental damage and damage to the communities, as I've described. Now, I know you're meeting today. I pay tribute to every single one of you. I thank you for the work you're doing, for the volunteers, for the committee, for Wakefield Council, Crofton Council and Hemsworth Council, who are all working very hard on this. Our job is to build an unstoppable case and to mobilise as many people behind our case, and eventually to convince the country and the government that this is not a good idea. And I think we can still win the argument. We can only win it if you do your job, I do mine, the councillors and the council do theirs as well. A whole community working together, I think, can still win this argument. But look, I'm not going to say it's easy, because it's not, but I'm convinced we can still do it. Good luck for today. I look forward to the results of the discussions you've had, and hopefully I'll be meeting all of you soon. Thank you.